The impact of your diet on your brain health. Putting your mind on food, what would your brain look like if you were to remove all of the moisture from it, and then disassemble it into its component parts, which are the nutrients that it contains? When your brain is dehydrated, the majority of its weight would be derived from fats, which are also referred to as lipids, proteins and amino acids, as well as remnants of micronutrients and glucose, would be found in the surviving brain matter. Of course, the brain is more than the sum of its dietary components. Nonetheless, each component does have a unique influence on how the brain functions, how it develops, how it feels, and how much energy it has. Therefore, the lethargy you may be experiencing after lunch, or the late-night alertness you may be experiencing could very well be the result of the impact that food has on your brain. Omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids are the most important lipids in your brain. Essential fatty acids, which have been associated with the prevention of degenerative brain diseases, are required to be obtained from the foods that we consume. It is therefore essential to consume foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids, such as nuts, seeds, and fatty fish, in order to create and maintain cell membranes. Even while omega-3 fatty acids are beneficial to the brain, the consumption of other fats, such as trans and saturated fats, over an extended period of time may be detrimental to the health of the brain. In the meantime, proteins and amino acids, which are the fundamental nutrients for growth and development, are responsible for influencing how we feel and how we behave. Amino acids are the precursors to neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers that regulate things like mood, sleep, attentiveness, and weight. Neurotransmitters are responsible for transportation of data between neurons. One of the reasons we could feel calm after eating a huge plate of pasta, or we might feel more awake after eating a meal that is high in protein, is because of them. Brain cells can be stimulated to release mood-altering chemicals such as norepinephrine, dopamine, and serotonin when they are exposed to complex combinations of substances found in food. In spite of this, it is difficult to enter your brain cells, and amino acids have to compete with one another for limited access. A diet that contains a variety of foods helps to maintain a balanced combination of brain messages, which in turn prevents your mood from becoming skewed in either direction. Just like the other organs in our body, our brains require a consistent supply of micronutrients in order to function properly. The antioxidants found in fruits and vegetables empower the brain to defend itself against the free radicals that are responsible for the destruction of brain cells. This enables your brain to function effectively for a longer period of time. Furthermore, if we did not consume potent micronutrients such as vitamins B6, B12, and folic acid, our brains would be more prone to developing brain diseases and experiencing mental decline. There is also a critical role for trace levels of the minerals iron, copper, zinc, and salt in the development of early cognitive abilities and the health of the brain. For the brain to be able to process and synthesize these vital nutrients in an effective manner, it needs fuel, and a great deal of it. Despite the fact that it only accounts for roughly 2% of our total body weight, the human brain consumes as much as 20% of our available energy resources. Glucose, also known as blood sugar, is produced when our body digests carbs, which are the primary source of this energy. A change in mental function is one of the key indicators of nutrient shortage. This is because the frontal lobes are so sensitive to reductions in glucose that they are extremely sensitive to these drops. Assuming that we are receiving glucose on a consistent basis, what kind of effects does the exact kind of carbs that we consume have on our brains? Starch, sugar, and fiber are the three major types of carbohydrates. While on the majority of nutrition labels, they are all grouped together under a single total carb count, the ratio of the sugar and fiber subgroups to the total quantity of carbohydrates is shown. Influence the way in which the brain and body react. A food with a high glycemic index, such as white bread, induces a quick release of glucose into the bloodstream, which is followed by a drop in glucose levels. The level of blood sugar drops, and along with it, our attention span and mood deteriorate. On the other hand, oats, grains, and legumes have a slower release of glucose, which enables a more consistent level of attentiveness. For sustained mental capacity, It is essential to consume a diversified diet consisting of foods that are rich in nutrients. The most powerful organ in your body is directly and permanently impacted by the decisions you make regarding what you bite, chew, and swallow. These decisions have a direct and long-lasting effect. Let me know in the comments, and if you're ready to see more simple, natural ways to boost your health, hit the subscribe button for more videos. Until next time, stay healthy and happy.
Thank you for watching.